Fluffy here. Sorry it's been so long. Wanted to come in real quick to give you an update, and I'm waiting on a nurse to come outside, and I'll tell you why. And I figured we've been waiting a while, so the best way to get them out here is to start filming, right? The last time we spoke, I had told you that I went to the emergency room and the COVID test came out negative, but the x-ray said that, yes, they figured the pneumonia was from COVID. It took me a week or so to follow through with my primary, and I talked to him last Tuesday, and my release from quarantine was off this past Thursday, but he didn't want me in the car until he spoke to me again today. So I've been having problems keeping my oxygen level up. Still very weak. Headaches. No headache today, thank goodness. I got a couple of fever blisters, which that's why I already have my mask on, because technically I don't need it on until they get here. But I got 2 fever blisters. Doc asked me about it, and he asked me, did I ever get fever? I said I always felt fever-ish, but the couple of times the kid took my temperature, I didn't have one. She's here. This is the one who drove me this morning. So I had issues with, remember the emergency room said keep your oxygen at 93. It would go to 95, but then it's been, like Saturday was as low as 88 or 89. So when I went to bed yesterday, I didn't take the pulse ox thing with me, and so he asked me, did I have it? I said, yeah, but it's in the living room. So I went and sat down. It felt like I had walked around the block. And of course, it showed 97, 98, which I'm happy about that. It's been a while since it's been up like that, because even with my CPAP machine, it was still staying at like 95, 96. So we had to take that reading, but in the 5 minutes or so that we were sitting there, it had dropped down to like 94. And I said, see, and I showed him again. He goes, yeah, but we're going to go by the best number. I said, okay. So he said, I'm probably going to have some residual effects. He still wants me to rest until Wednesday. I'm here to get another COVID test. He said that if I continue to have problems with my oxygen, he's going to want to see a lung specialist pulmonary about that issue, because he had put me on more steroids. The last one was supposed to be last night, but I missed Fridays. I think he put me on 5 or 6. And so I took the last one today. That should have really taken care of it, but it didn't. As far as I'm concerned, he wouldn't give me nebulizer. I would suggest that maybe I'll try to get a nebulizer for breathing treatments. He said he can't prescribe it because ultimately whatever I've got is not going to be chronic. Like if it were asthma or bronchitis, something would it be that's like you have it all the time, he would justify doing it. But I know when I had gotten that upper respiratory, I had gotten the inhaler. He said, continue to use that. I said, well, I used it a couple of times and it didn't feel like it did any good. He said, continue to take it. It will open your airways. So when I left just now to come here, my oxygen was back down to 93. So I'll know. I mentioned the x-ray. He didn't say anything about it. I guess he doesn't want to do it unless I have to go to pulmonary. But what he did say is, I know that the night of the emergency room, they had asked me who my primary was, and unbeknownst to me, they sent him a copy of my x-ray. He said, I looked at the x-ray, and he said it was COVID pneumonia. He said it shows up like pebbles of broken glass. He said, matter of fact, he said before there was a really good test for COVID, that's how they looked for COVID. So remember a long time ago last summer when I went, and they did a chest x-ray, and we all thought it was weird that that's how they tested for COVID in the ER. Well, turns out that's what they did. So right now, you see, I'm already out of breath, y'all. It's pissing me off. I've been pissed off for days, y'all. Had a friend on the phone. I was snippy all evening. So you know who you are. I'm sorry. But that's where we sit right now. I'm just waiting for them to come in and do a COVID test on me. I don't know. He said I should not have it anymore. So I don't know if he called it a specific test. So I don't know if he's just waiting for the antibody. It's an antibody test. All I know is I'm getting another stick up my nose. That's all I know. So, but once I know something, he says it's going to take a couple of days to get done. I'm sorry, I had a guy standing like inches from my door. They're kind of hollering at people that just were going in. My doctor's office is not only a doctor's office, but it's also an urgent care, so they're really busy. So I can understand why they're not out here yet. So, but so as soon as I know more, you know, I'll tell you more. I'm so sorry. I know I said I was going to go live during the weekend, but that's why a lot of times I don't schedule lives, because I just don't know. I've just been kind of, you know, ever since I started to Uber and stuff, it's like I'm used to leaving the house, even though it would kick my ass. And now that I'm home, it's like, oh my God, every time the kid would go to work, I'd sneak out to the living room and sit in the recliner and be with the dogs, have the back door open. And then shortly before she got home, I'd spray my way back into my room. So that's what's been going on with me. So I thought I'd give y'all a little update. And I miss y'all. I don't mean to worry anybody. I'm fine. You know, as much as information as I can give to you, I will. Y'all be careful with this thing. I mean, now they're recommending 2 masks because of the new new strains that are coming out. So just be careful. This thing is no joke. And I, you know, as far as I think, I got a mild case of it. Thank you. So and maybe because I'm compromised, it's still in my lungs, or the effects are still, I don't know. I don't want to speculate, you know, make things out worse than what they are. But I do know, and the kid's my witness. Hey, I gotta go.
No, I don't think you're recording.
Okay, so I said I gotta go, but I have to edit. I was just gonna load it with no bells and whistles, but the lady called, and I think I was still rolling. I'm not sure, so I'll wait till go home to get edit. But I just didn't want to just drop the video. So I just wanted to thank y'all for supporting me, for all the well wishes. Latina J, I saw your 2 comments. I am doing fine. Thank you, and everyone else that's been checking up on me. I did get 3 Christmas cards. One I opened because I got it before. You know, I usually do a mail video. I'm so sorry I'm lacking. Happy, I think you sent me something. If I can convince the kid to go by there and go in and get it for me, I will. It was Walter. Walter, thank you so much for the Christmas card. By the timestamp, it was there before Christmas, and I just suck and didn't get it. It's already packed in the Christmas decorations, the card. I know the other 2 cards are in the house. I believe they're in my purse. I'll have to read them. So the 2 of y'all, thank you very much. If I can, if I open them before the end of this video, I'll put your name. Put your name. I thank you at the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I suck. I'm so sorry. This thing is just. God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind, mask up, and be your own advocate. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Bye.